We here at Boardmaker know that no two kids are the same. So let's explore individualizing content and differentiating access methods in Boardmaker Online. There are a few different ways you can individualize content for students. From your Boardmaker Online account, select the Students tab, and from the drop-down, select Student Management. This will open your list of students. Open a student's profile by clicking on their student ID. Here you will see all the activities assigned to that student. If the activity is from a performance template, you will see a bar to the right with two options: supported mode and independent mode. Supported mode is selected by default. Let's take a look at what supported mode looks like. I'll click on Play Activity. When the activity opens, I see that I need to sort the butterflies and caterpillars. If I get an answer correct,
that's right, butterfly belongs in butterfly,
I get a verbal cue. If I get an answer incorrect,
that doesn't belong there,
I get another verbal cue and the answer is put back down in the answer bin. If I get that answer incorrect again,
no, caterpillar belongs in caterpillar,
it gives me the correct answer. Supported mode will only allow the student to get an answer wrong 2 times before showing them the correct answer, setting them up for successful learning. 2 errors is the default setting for tasks built with these templates. But if you want to change it to more or less, you can make changes from the student's profile screen by selecting Edit Activity Settings next to that activity. Once the Activity Settings window is open, you see the maximum number of errors row. It's set to 2. You can double-click on the 2, delete it, and change it to your preferred number. Then save and close. This will update the settings for this student with this activity. If I want to select independent mode, I'll select it here. Independent mode will no longer give my student prompts when they get the answer incorrect. This mode is a great way to assess knowledge, like a quiz. To put it back into supported mode, I simply click here. As you scroll through the activities, you see that not all have the option of supported or independent mode. Only tasks created with performance-based templates will have the capability of being supported or independent mode. Now, what about access methods? We know some users are engaging with activities with touchscreens, some with switches, and others with eye gaze devices. Let's look at how we can set up the activities to enable access for everyone. Still here in my student profile, I see where it says User Settings. I'm going to click on Edit. This opens a new window. I'm going to click on Access Method from the top toolbar. In the Access Method dropdown, I see 5 different options. A brief description of each option appears to the right when selected. Simple Touch, which is currently selected and is the default, works with a mouse click or on interactive surfaces with basic touch. Touch Enter also works with touch, but the user must press the target for a minimum amount of time before it is selected. The hold time required is set below. This is a good option for individuals with motor deficits that may have a hard time controlling movements, and by requiring a prolonged touch, you are ensuring the choice was intentional. Similarly, Touch Exit requires the user to press the target for a certain length of time and will make the selection when the user releases touch. The times for hold and release are set below. The Scanning Access method is for switch users. Targets on the screen are highlighted in a pattern. With the setting on auto scan, it is set up for single switch users. When the highlight is on the target they wish to select, they hit their switch. For 2 switches, the user will hit the first switch to scan through the targets and the second switch to choose an item once it's been highlighted. You can set the scanning speed and pattern with the settings here. The final access method is mouse pause. This is the setting used for our eye gaze users. Objects will be selected by pausing the mouse or cursor over them for a preset amount of time. You'll make your selection, set the appropriate settings, and click Submit. Once you have set up a student's access method from within their user settings, all of the activities they complete will automatically be presented to them with that access method. If, however, you have opened an activity, let's say our bug sort activity, and you want to change the access method for a user from within this task, you can do so by clicking the 2 arrows in the top left corner, zooming across here to the cogwheel in the right corner, selecting User Settings, and you'll see the same table as before. Select Access Method, make your changes, submit. We hope these methods of individualizing help improve all your users' access to all of your amazing activities.